Girl, it's time to be ambitious. It's time you get up from the bed, chase your dreams, and get it. It's time you transform yourself into the woman you've always wanted to be. So get yourself a pen and paper because we are going to achieve that today, right now, not later, right now. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite Dimi Loka. For those of you that are seeing me for the first time, I am a content creator that makes video talking all about God, finances, self-development, and sharing my unique journey with all of you. All these to make you and I better people. So if these are the things that you are interested in, please hit the subscribe button and join the family. We are so happy to have you around. In this video, we will be talking about how to exit your lazy girl era and transition into your productive girl era. So without wasting much time, let's get right into this video. Our first stop is know yourself. When you scroll through social media, you will see videos telling you how a productive morning or a productive day looks like. And most times after watching these videos, it kicks us out of the survival mode and kicks us into the I want to die mode. And most times after watching this video, we feel like, how is my life going to be like this? How am I ever going to manage time like this? The reason why this seems hard to reach is because you focus on getting the work done a certain way instead of focusing on getting the job done. Let me give you an example. A lot of people are like, when they wake up, the first thing they do is pray. But for me, that's not my case. Sometimes that I've tried that, I tend to sleep throughout the prayer. So what I do is when I wake up, I do some chores to help me to wake up more. And then when I sit down to pray, I will not sleep again. But a lot of people, it might be easy for them to just wake up and pray first. But at the end of the day, we all prayed. So your focus should be getting the job done, not getting it done a certain way. Okay, so if you don't know what your day is like, what your routine is like, what you always do every day, because a lot of times you don't even know. What you have to do is you need to monitor yourself, journal about it, what you have to do each day, what you do each day, and then you plan yourself. This will help you to create a to-do list that works for you, not living in the fantasy of what a productive day should look like for you. Our next stop is mindset shifts. It is time you came to terms with the reality that no one is ever going to come and drag you out of bed and tell you, you know what, go get this done, go do this, go do that. No one is ever going to do that for you. No one is ever going to snatch your phone from your hand and tell you you'll be sitting there all day scrolling endlessly through social media. No one is ever going to do that for you. You are responsible to do that for yourself. No one is coming to save you. No one is obligated to save you, not even your parents, your friends, your siblings, whoever. No one. You are responsible for making that dream, that vision in your head to become a reality. So the earlier you come to terms with this, the better for you. So you really have to shift your mindset and tell yourself that you are the one that is responsible for yourself. And that will make you to feel a sense of responsibility, and it can get you out of your lazy girl era because you've already known that no one is coming to save you. Our next stop is break your goals into more actionable steps. I've seen that large tasks can seem overwhelming and it also leads to procrastination. So all you need to do is to break down your tasks into small actionable steps and work on it. Let's say, for example, you told yourself that you're going to make 10 videos a month on YouTube. Instead of lying around telling yourself, I have to make 10 videos this month. Sometimes, because of how chunky it looks like, you might even find it difficult to even make one. Yes, so all you have to do is to break that big goal into small actionable steps. You can start by so day I will script my videos, so day I will film my videos, so day I will edit my videos, on specific days I will upload. When you break your goals into these small actionable steps, you can easily work on them, because you know that this day you are going to script, this day you are going to film, this day you are going to edit, and stuff like that. That will make you to work, instead of lying around telling yourself, I have to make this, I have to earn so amount of money. All you need to do is to break it down into actionable steps. Our next step is create a routine and stick to it. You really need to build a structure around yourself. I can't even overstate this, because this helped me a lot. It helped me a lot to be productive. You have to get yourself a routine every day. You have to know what you have to do. You have to have what you have to do. You understand? To bring your dreams to reality. Because no one is ever going to do that for you. No one is going to bring your dreams to reality except you. Okay? So you have to, every day, you have to set out things you have to do, so that you can actualize your dreams. And this will help you, creating a routine, building a structure around yourself. This will help you to be productive and stay focused, because you know what to do and you are determined to do it. Our next step is rely on discipline, not on motivation. I feel like this is where most people make the most mistakes. We rely so much on motivation, a lot. And one bad thing about motivation is that it is short-lived. We need motivation in our life. Of course we need it, but we shouldn't depend on it, because it is short-lived. It can last maybe a day, 2 days, a week, 2 weeks, and it's gone. Then we go back to square one. That is not what we want. We want to build a life whereby every day of our life we are disciplined. Every day of our life we get things done. Not a day, 2 days, 1 week, then we go back to who we are, and then maybe the next month we get motivated, the next year we set New Year resolutions after the first month, then we go back to our former state. No. That is not the life we are trying to build. We are trying to build a life whereby every day we are productive. And this is where discipline comes into play. Discipline looks somewhat like this. I have to get this done. Whether I like it, whether I don't like it, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, whether I'm hurting, whatever is going on with me, it doesn't matter. I have to get this done. I have to get things done, and that is the only thing that matters. Okay? So rely on discipline so much. Trick your mind into believing that you have to get things done, no matter however you feel. One of the most effective ways to crack this code is you get a to-do list, you write down things you have to do every day, and you go straight away and do it. You don't think about it, because when you start thinking about things you have to do, that is when you know the ones you love doing and the ones you don't want to do. That way, some days you might not even do some things, some days you might do them, and that is not what we are trying to build. We are trying to exit the lazy girl era totally. We are leaving no crumbs. So what you have to do is every day, you create a to-do list and you stick to it. Don't think about what needs to be done, or if you like it, if you don't like it. No, just get your minds off it and just go get things done. Okay? It will worth it at the end. Our next stop is have a driving force, have a vision. And what's your driving force? What is the reason why you are working? What is the reason why you get up every day and chase your dreams? You need to have a driving force, because let me tell you one thing, some days will come where you don't feel like doing anything. Even the most hardworking people on earth experience those times. Those times they feel like, I don't want to do anything. So what will keep you going at those days? A driving force. Yes, maybe your driving force is to retire your parents early, give yourself your dream life, give your future children the kind of life you never had. It might be these things. So whenever you feel lazy, whenever you feel you don't want to do anything, then ask yourself, why did you even get started at first? Then reminding yourself of the reason why you started can help drive you out of your lazy girl era and move you into your productive girl era. Because at the end of the day, those things that are your driving force are things that you really want to get done no matter what. Our next stop is leave your comfort zone. I saw a video clip on social media where the guy was saying, being fit is hard, being fat or being obese is hard, being poor is hard, being rich is also hard. Each side of life is difficult, they are hard. But the good thing about life is that you can choose your own hard, so choose wisely. It is time we started to realize that life is cruel, life is unjust, life is mean, like life is so difficult. So we really have to sometimes go out of our ways to get things done. Most of us are doing jobs we don't even love doing, but we know that we have to do it so that we can achieve our purpose, so that we can live our dream life. I started reading this novel few days ago. The name of this novel is Weep Not Child. This novel is from a Kenyan author by name James Ngugi. I don't know if I got the pronunciation right, but I'm going to write the names of the novel and the author. So if you want to read that, you can go check that out. So the boy in this novel, his name is Njoroge. Don't mind my pronunciation. This boy lived in a place where the white men maltreated them. These white men take away their lands and also force them, to work on their own lands. But it is no longer their own lands. I don't know if you guys get the irony of the whole situation. This young boy has always believed that if he goes to school, he will learn about the white man, and then he can come back and get back all the things the white people has taken from them. So this has always been his belief. When in the face of difficulties, in the face of adversities, he always console himself that one day he's going to live his dream, and his dream is to get back all the things the white people took from them. So this was the guy's dream. He doesn't like seeing people get hurt. There was a day his mom was annoyed with him. His mom did not beat him, but the fact that his mom was annoyed at him made him to feel bad. When his teacher flogged his classmates for doing wrong, he hated his teacher. He was not the one that is being flogged, and he knew that his classmates did something wrong, but he felt so hurt. It felt as if he was being the one being flogged. That is how compassionate this guy is. But he wasn't actually living a life. He was living in his head. He was living in the fantasy he has in his mind, because he has never come to terms to understand that life is cruel, life is unjust, life is mean. So as he go through life, he started to understand that dreams are there, but you have to face reality. So the essence of this story is to tell you that we all have to face reality, and most times the reality is not even sweet. The reality is not even what we want, but we have to. Okay, you have to leave your comfort zone. I know that you love staying in bed, you love scrolling through social media, you love the princess treatment, you want to own a Birkin bag, you want to do this, you want to do that. I know you want all this, but let the dreams be there. Let's face reality. Let's get a way out. Let's focus on getting to that point instead of living in the fantasy. Okay? So know that you have to leave your comfort zone for you to ever get anything done. Like, you have to. Our next step is create an enabling environment. Yes, most times we are not even lazy. Most times it's not that we don't want to work, but sometimes our environment pulls us back a lot. One thing I have to say to you is, if you can't really change your environment at the moment, just try hard to overlook whatever you are seeing and get the work done. Okay, get to work. And if you have the capacity of changing your environment, it doesn't mean relocating or whatever. You can arrange your desk the way you want it to be. You can tidy up your space. You can buy a few things, few home decors for your room or for your home. In your office, you can rearrange your work desk. You can buy things that can excite you. Understand? Just about creating your own space to be something you want, something that you always want to go to, especially your workspace. Just, if you can, make your workspace to be something that energizes you. Your work desk to be something that when you see it, you are like, I want to go to it. You will be enticed to go sit down on it and work. Okay, but if you can't, just shift your mindset. Overlook them. Just look at it as, this level is hard, but I just need to cross it to get to the next level. Okay, our next step is eliminate distractions. I cannot overstate this point. You need to eliminate every distractions you have in your life, because this is the time to get focused. Sis, this is the time to get to work. Okay, and we don't need anything that is going to distract us. Look at your circle, look at your friends. Are there people like you that just love lying on the bed all day, scrolling through social media, just not doing anything? Are there people that, when you get an opportunity, you tell them, girl, look at this, I saw this opportunity, that like, they'll think this will work out. They are not people that are encouraging. If there are people like that, then consider changing your circle. To be honest, go get you friends that will push you. Go get yourself friends that when you call them, you tell them things like, girl, I saw this opportunity, or someone told me about this, let's go try it out. They're like, of course, let's go. People like that. People who would always push you to do better. People who always push you to strive for yourself. Even times you feel disenchanted, times you feel like, I can't do this. People who are like, you know what, girl, you can do this. I saw a quote on social media just a few days ago, and I'm so obsessed with this quote. This quote goes like this: if standing up for yourself burns a bridge, I have matches, let's ride at dawn. So this is like, if getting things done means burning a bridge, of course I'm with you all the way. We need people like this, because sometimes all we just need is a little push. Yes, to be honest, most times it's not like we don't want to go get things done, but we just need a little push. We need sometimes people who are like, you know what, you are strong, you are confident, you are intelligent, you are smart. Most times that is what we need. So we need to create such circle around us. It will go a long way. Not just in exiting our lazy girl era, but in a lot of things, because a lot of times you'll be faced with fear, with failure, and things taking time. Just a lot of things are going to happen. The journey is not smooth. The journey is not smooth. So how can we navigate through these times? So we need the right people around us. Look at your circle, look at people that are around you and see if they are the people who need to be there. That does not mean that you are better than anybody, or that does not mean that they are less. No. Not everyone will align with your goal, and that is the truth. Now, when you guys might have kind of distance, they can find people who their energy matches with their energy, and then you can see them doing things. Okay, so no one is better than anybody. All we are just trying to do is that we are just trying to better ourselves. That's just it. Okay, so don't feel like your friends are stupid or they are less. No one is less. You can even talk to them, you can even share this video to them, tell them, okay guys, go watch this. Okay, let's start living like this. Our next stop is wake up early. Waking up early gets a lot of things done, and the only way to wake up early is to sleep early. If you are the type that every night you watch Netflix, you scroll through social media, not doing things that will add to your future self, then consider reducing the amount of time you spend on watching Netflix, on scrolling through social media. Let me make this clear, there's really nothing in going to social media. I'm on social media, okay? You guys can see a lot of times I've mentioned quotes or things that I've seen on social media here. That does not mean that I'm not there, but it's about regulating everything, knowing the right time to do certain things. So there's nothing wrong in being on social media. A lot of people, their work is on social media and they are earning millions, thousands from social media. So there's nothing wrong with it. It is when we abuse it. It is when we are supposed to be at work, then we are scrolling through social media. Then that is the wrong thing there. Okay, so there's nothing absolutely wrong with social media. What was I saying before I digress? You need to wake up early. Sometime in my life I struggled with waking up early, and what I did was I talked to God about it. As cringy as this may sound, you can do that also. Okay, you can talk to God about anything. In everything that I've mentioned here, if you want to start practicing it, or if you are practicing it and it's difficult, you can tell God to help you out. Okay, there's no limit of what we should tell God. So work hard on waking up early. You can set alarm and stick to it. This is where discipline comes into play. If you start waking up early, just come back to this video and tell me how it changed your life, because I'm certain it will change your life. Our next stop is leave your past and move on. Get rid of that victim mindset. Stop lying on the bed all day, lying on your couch all day, thinking about, mourning about who left you, who did you dirty, who said that to you, and who did not say that to you. No. Let me tell you one thing, the biggest revenge is success. It is time to let go of whatever people did to us, whatever they said to you, whatever they said at your back, whatever they did to you. It's time, okay? Let go of it all and get to work. I know it's hard, but you need to get over it, because at the end of the day, life is mean. Life is unjust. Just like Chinua Achebe said, changes are rarely called for or justified, but we keep making them. We don't really call for changes. We don't really want some relationships to end, even toxic ones. A lot of times, things we don't want happens to us. But we can't lie down all day crying over it, mourning over it, wishing that things turn out differently. No. We really have to do something about it, which is to get up and get to work. Our next stop, which is like the center of the whole thing, is time management. Let me tell you one thing, if you don't manage your time efficiently, you can't get things done. You really need to manage your time well for the best results. One of the most effective ways to manage your time well, as a person who is just trying to be productive, you don't need to burn yourself out, because at the end of the day, I don't want this video to be a motivation to you. No, I want it to be a discipline to you. And when I talk about lazy girl, I don't mean that you are a lazy girl, because for you to come out and search and click this video, that means you're not a lazy girl. That means you just want to know how to get over your weakness. Okay? So no one, you're not a lazy girl. No, that's not who you are. That's not your identity. Okay? That is just something that is just trying to put itself on you, but that's not you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking about that thing, that laziness. That is what I'm talking to. So like I was saying, you can implement the Pomodoro technique. This Pomodoro technique means you have to work for 25 minutes stretch, and then you rest for 5 minutes. You work for 25 minutes stretch, and then you take a break for 5 minutes. After working at 25 minutes stretch for 4 consecutive times, you can have a longer break from 15 to 30 minutes. This can help you to manage work, okay? Because at the same time, you don't want to burn yourself out. You don't want to just be motivated, work for 4 hours, 5 hours stretch, and 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, you're like, I can't do that anymore. No, it's about taking it easy. Just know that this is a process, okay? It doesn't happen overnight. It is a process. Just like Kobe Bryant once said, it's not about achieving that success or reaching that point or meeting that goal. No, it's about what you do every day. Every day you ask yourself, do I get better today? Did you get better today? Okay, and these are things that we sum up and amount to that success, to that achievement, to that milestone, to whatever we want to achieve. That is how we are going to do it. And like I said initially, it's about you knowing yourself. If you can start off with more, like maybe an hour stretch, and then you rest for 10 or 20 minutes, just know what works for you and discipline yourself, because at the end of the day, it's about to get things done, how to get things done a certain way. Our last step is practice self-compassion. Keep on striving, and don't forget to give yourself a pat on the back. As far as you did something your future self will be proud of, you deserve a pat on the back. So don't forget to clap for yourself. Don't forget to acknowledge and celebrate your achievements. Gradually, we will get there. So by incorporating these tips into your life, you will exit your lazy girl era and transition into your productive girl era effortlessly. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you for clicking this video. Thank you for watching to the very end. Okay, it means so much to me, and once again I appreciate you guys. So as usual, if there's any topic you want us to discuss in this channel, please feel free to throw that in the comment section. If there is any tip I mentioned here that you need more clarification, you are free to talk to me in the comment section, okay, and I will respond. So guys, it's your favorite, the Miloka, and it's been great with you guys. Until next time, don't forget to stay positive and stay cheeky. Bye.